Next part of your module is data acquisition system. What is meant by a data acquisition system? It is nothing but nothing but a process of sampling signal that measures a real-time application physical condition and converting the resulting samples into the digital numeric values that can be manipulated by the computer. It is just processing the data. First it will sense the data, manipulate the data, convert the data according to the requirement, and then it will process the data. Later it will get saved. Data acquisition system has all these quantities. It is a process of sampling the signal with respect to the real-time applications and convert that sample signal into the digital numeric value. Sample it, convert it to the digital value. Then it is the process of measuring your electrical or physical phenomena such as voltage, current, temperature, pressure or sound with a computer. It will process the data and store the data and make it available for external usage of function. So, as in general, the data acquisition system is nothing but sampling the data either from your sensors or transducer, then process the data, validate the data, convert the data into the required form, make it usable for your output function. If required, it can also be stored. Need for data acquisition system. So whatever we are sensing or whatever output we are getting it from the transducer, it is of analog quantity. So it has to be converted to digital just it has to be in the understandable form of your computer or from your microcontroller. So analog to digital converter is required. Whatever device, either it could be a sensor or transducer, the output of your sensor or transducer has to be conditioned. Signal conditioning is the main parameter. It means your output of your sensor or transducer signal has to be conditioned with respect to your output and filter in the noise signal. Later it has to be converted to analog and digital converter because a computer can accept only the digital signal. Inside the computer there is a microcontroller. The microcontroller will process the data only if it is having a digital data. So from your DAC device, it will act as a storage device also. From your DAC device, it is just sent to the computer by means of bus. Bus here is nothing but group of wires is called as your bus. The main components of your data acquisition systems include sensors to sense your physical quantity, then processor, data converting system to convert your physical parameter to your electrical signals, that is transducer. Next, signal conditioning circuit. Signal conditioning circuit is mainly required to convert your sensor signal into the form, and then it can be converted to the digital values by means of analog to digital converter. This is the basic main components of your data acquisition system. It is a general block diagram of your data acquisition system. When you look at the physical system input, it is your physical quantity. Whose out magnitude varies with respect to time. It could either be your AC signal or DC signal. Data acquisition system, it is not mandatory that the input should be only AC quantity or DC quantity. If it is input is AC, then it is called as your analog data acquisition system. If your input is digital, then it is called as your digital data acquisition system. The input could be anything. So the given input is sensed by the sensor. The sensor, what it gives an output of your physical quantity. Then this transducer will convert that physical quantity into electrical quantity. After sensing the quantity with the use of sensors and transducer, when you see the output, it has more noise signal. The amplitude is frequently getting varied. It is a noisy electronic signal. Then to suppress this noise signal, we are going for a signal conditioning element. Signal conditioning element doesn't have only filter circuit, it is also having a amplifying circuit. In signal conditioning, the noisy signal is filtered out and it gets amplified. Once it is getting amplified, to be applicable for the output system, it has to be converted into the required form. that is by means of your analog to digital converter. The use of this analog to digital converter, it is possible for us to convert the condition signal to the digital value. Why? Because the computer can agree only the digital code. For that sake, the analog quantity has to be converted to digital, and we have many R2R ladder network, A to D converter. Using any one of the method, the analog signal is converted to digital and it is given to the computer for further storage. It is the basic block of your data acquisition system. Thank you.